for my dogs. This is for the homies I got watching up above. This is for the time I feel out of love. This is for the single mamas making it enough. This is for you, this is for the pain. Running through the fire in my everything. This is for you, yeah, yeah, this is for you, yeah, 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 yeah.
Good evening or good morning whenever you're watching this. It's Noemi or Mimi for whoever's watching. Welcome back to Incognito Mode. It has been 3 months since I last posted anything, and I'm a horrible person. I'm so sorry. But I kind of just want to come on here and just say thank you for everyone that's been keeping up still with like the last episodes that I dropped, if you watched any of them. Or if you haven't, that's okay too. I just appreciate you guys even being here now. I am officially 30 years old, and this was my birthday month. But I kind of had an idea that I wanted to record about, and it was just kind of a rewind of why I've been absent from my podcast, my channel, and also just kind of explaining a little bit of what I did for my birthday, and then just ended on a note of what I've learned in these 30 years of life. And yeah, so welcome to Incognito Mode, and I hope you guys enjoy this podcast. Okay, so let's start off by me apologizing for taking like a 3-month hiatus, but life has been doing its thing, you know. I moved. We have a really cute apartment that I love with all my animals, my husband, of course. I have a new job. I finished school. Your girl got 4 A's for the last semester. And I have a new job that, I'm not gonna lie, it has been pretty challenging for me because it's like a step up from what I used to be in my old job that I quit. And so there's times where I'm like freaking out because I don't feel like I'm prepared to take this position. But you know what? I'm like, what's the worst that can happen? I get fired? Okay, fire me. I'll find another job. No, I'm just kidding. No, but I've been putting a lot of pressure on myself to just learn as much as I can, because that's what you want to do in life. You want to level up. And I'm okay with being uncomfortable for the moment, even though sometimes I come home freaking out like, fuck. But I'm okay with that. Because a bitch eventually is going to ask for a raise, and I need to learn everything I need to know. But I'm really happy with my new job. Honestly, I never saw myself doing what I'm doing now. It's still in the dental field, like clerical work. But it's completely different than just like checking people in. And yeah, it's different. But yeah, I'm excited for that. So that's new. What else? Yeah, that's pretty much it as far as like updating you on why I've been gone. I was finishing school, which was super stressful for me at the time. And I did good, so I'm proud of myself for that. We moved to a new place, which is nice. At least we still have like a spare room, so we have a studio to record, and the animals love it. It's spacious enough. And it's more modern than the previous place we lived at, so I really like it. And I want to apologize because I did want to do a podcast through Christmas and then New Year's. I just couldn't do it. It was too much for me to handle. I really wanted to do a giveaway, which I totally teased, and I'm so sorry. But I did want to do a giveaway, and I'm still going to. So if you are someone that does, if you sell anything and you want to collaborate with me, let me know. Normally, yeah, just let me know and I'll explain in the DMs or whatever. Also, I've had a few like brainstorming moments where some days I'm like, I want to talk about like God on my podcast, or I want to record some of my regular day-to-day things, or like read scriptures, or just record my vacations that we're on, or just fun things that I do with my friends, things like that. Or just like little like mini TED Talks of like, you know, like what I'm going through, maybe someone else is. So just talk to myself and hopefully someone else can learn from my own mistakes or whatnot. Yeah, but yeah, just stay tuned. Did not give up on my podcast. I just had a lot going on, which I feel like I say that all the time, but I really do have a lot going on all the time. It's kind of wild. But I am in a really good place. I just turned 30. We went to Tulum for my birthday, and that was really fun. And then my parents did a little birthday dinner for just me at their house. And then the following weekend, I think we went out to dinner. Oh, it was Valentine's. So then my husband made a really cute dinner at home that I was totally surprised by. I just came home and he made steak and salmon and potatoes. He did he went all out and some salad. He did a good job. Good job, babe. And so that was really special, and I got my little roses, some wine. And then my new little work family, which is super new, they had like a taco bar for my birthday, which I loved. It was really sweet. I felt very welcomed. And then this weekend, yesterday, went out with most of my friends, the besties, and we did like a party bus. We had brunch, then got on a party bus, which was like a smaller bus because it wasn't that many of us. It was like 8 of us. And then we did like a winery day, and honestly, the bus was more lit than the wineries, but brunch was my favorite spot to eat at. And then I think it's called Botaya has really cute, aesthetically pleasing like entrance. I was underwhelmed by the inside, honestly, but they had one wine that I really liked. And then before that, we went to the winery where my husband and I got married. Justin, that's his name. And we got a cute, like, I called it a bucket. My friend was cracking up. But a pitcher. And, like, it had glitter in it. It was super cute. So that was fun. And we just had a blast. I had a great time, and I'm so grateful for my friends that always put in effort to hang out with me on my birthday, or in general. I'm very grateful for the friendships that I have and the effort that they put forth to maintain those friendships. Oops, sorry. But yeah, that is what we did for my birthday. What else? And so this is a shorter video. I just wanted to let you guys know, like, I'm still doing my podcast stuff. I have 3 interviews that I'm sitting on because I needed to finish editing and I just didn't have the time. And if I'm honest, I was just really stressed out with this new job. The move was kind of stressful itself. Setting everything up, all my animals. I just got my fish tank set up last week. So it's just a lot always going on. But now I feel like things are slowing down now. So I'm like, okay, let me try to get back into gear. Because this is something I want to continue doing. I'm not doing it for monetary gain. It's just essentially like, I want to see my growth as like an individual. So when I first started the podcast, I was unemployed because I wanted to go back to school, and I did my big one and I got good grades. But you know what? In this economy, sometimes you need to get a job if you want to do the things that you want to do. And in that moment for school, I was willing to sacrifice a lot of those things. And now I'm like, I'll do school while I work and try that. Let's see how it goes. But yeah, I think I got really lucky with this position that I got. So let's see how it goes. Currently, I feel super stressed because I don't feel like I know everything I'm supposed to know for my job. And I'm sure it's not the first time someone's felt that way. So I'm like, just push through, bitch. Like, everything's hard at one time, like at the beginning. But then once you figure it out, and it comes like clockwork. So I'm like, just do your best. Which is what I'm doing. And yeah, that's pretty much my personal update. Yeah, that's my update for me. But my idea for this specific podcast was I wanted to share some of the things that I've learned in these 30 years. So I wrote a little list down. It looks crazy, but I wrote it down. So here's a few things that I have learned. 1, give yourself grace, which is what I'm trying to do at my job. I like overstress because I want things to be perfect, and I want to be like a good employee and like deserve what I make. So that's where I'm like, okay, chill out. Like, had I had this position maybe like when I was 21, I probably would have quit because I'd be too stressed out to fail. And I'm like, it's okay. You know, if you fail a little bit at something, you'll get better. More practice, more time. Give yourself grace. So that's my first advice. If you're young, little 20-year-old, just your emotions are running you right now. And I'm so sorry. But just know things will work out and you're fine. Just repeat that in your brain. I'm fine. I'm fine. You'll make it. Time is ticking, so do what you love. I do have one little minor regret is I used to always want to do music. I always wanted to do music, but I was just like, oh, wait, I'll do it next year. And now I'm 30 years old and I have still not done it. And so that's one thing I'm like, okay, maybe I need to tap in. Because here's my third thing that I've learned. Who cares? Who cares, girl? Who fucking cares? I feel like we overanalyze ourselves sometimes because we're afraid of what other people think. And I've always, been, I'm a chubbier girl, so I've always been like, oh, my hair's gotta be done. Or I have to do a little bit of makeup. Or, I have to act a certain way or be super proper or just to make up for some of my physical traits, And now that and I used to dress a certain way, flowier clothes. This is a t-shirt that I'm obsessed with and I will always wear it because it's Janae. But I used to wear baggier clothes, things that would hide certain, parts of my body. And now that I'm a little bit older, honey, are you okay? Honey, my dog's in here and she has bad nightmares sometimes and she'll and I had to wake her up. That was her. I don't know if you heard her. But now if I like something, I'm gonna buy it and I'm gonna wear it because who cares? Who gives a fuck? No one is looking at you as hard as you're judging yourself. So who cares? And that's something that, honey, you might need to wake up, baby. Are you okay? Okay. Not the chair squeaking. Okay, bitch, relax. But yeah, who cares? Just do what you love. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. Live it up. Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? This is a big one. Pray about everything. Yeah. You know, sometimes we go through really hard things, and sometimes we have really great big things happen in our lives. And one thing I've learned to do is to pray about everything, good, bad, ugly, like happy, like when something really great comes into your life, thank God and pray about it. Because imagine like being a friend to someone who only calls you on their bad days. I would be so annoyed, honestly. Like, only on your bad days you're gonna call me. We can't just hang out on your good days and, like, you know, have, like, other things to talk about. Memories to build, like, positively. Like, God's gonna get sick of us only calling him when we need something. Or complaining about something. Like, ring, ring, hello. Hey, like, thank you for this new job. Thank you for my new crib. Thank you for my husband. Thank you for my animals. Thank you for my health and my parents' health and my sister's health. And, like, you know, you can do that. You can talk to God about good things, not just what's wrong with your life. So, that's a big one for me. I pray about everything. And that's why I have this, like, running joke with, like, my husband. I'm like, I'm God's favorite. I'm one of God's favorites. Because we like this. Because, yeah, that's how I feel. I feel like he's, like, my best friend. So, wait. Okay, so pray about everything. That's a big one. This is also a pretty big one. Let go of any hate, jealousy, anger, like all those ugly negative emotions. Let go. Your baby daddy doesn't want you anymore. Let it go. You got a beautiful kid out of it. Look at it that way. Your mom treats your brother better than you, whatever, and you're like salty about it. You're jealous. Let it go. Girl, there will be a day where your mom will see that she needs you, and that'll be the day she realizes that, oh, shit. You don't have to, just let it go. Let it go. Like, so many things that we hold on to, and sometimes we use those examples, and we fuck up future opportunities. Like, let's say you had a friendship with someone that you had a long friendship with, and then suddenly you're not friends anymore. And now you're like, fuck bitches. Like, I don't need to be friends. I don't need friends. Who needs you? Like, I got me. Like, no, it's okay to make new friends. Like, no new friends. No new friends. So that's just a song. Like, get over it. Let it go. Make new friends. Some people are here for a good time, not a long time. So, like, honestly, let it go. Any negative thoughts. If you see someone like, oh, she's doing this and that and the third, like, don't view it like that. Rearrange the way you think. And instead of being like a hater or a little bit jealous, be like, good for her. Like, man, I'm gonna do that one day. Uplift yourself. Don't like hate on someone else because you don't got it like that. You don't have like that yet. One day you will. But it's just how you think. You have to rewarp your thoughts, honestly. Don't be a negative ass bitch or negative Nancy. Nobody, girl, bye. And I have that problem where if I'm feeling negative, I don't even want to be around people because I know you can transfer energy and I don't want to give you none of my bad juju. So just try not to have those ugly negative thoughts. Don't put yourself down or, you know what I mean? Ooh, this one's good. Take care of yourself. Around November, December, I started just self-isolating. Mentally, I was not right. I felt very depleted. My energy was weird. I was going through a lot friendship-wise. You know, I had lost like one of my best friends. She didn't pass away, God forbid. We just didn't see eye to eye anymore, and so that happened. And then I felt like other friendships were just like, I felt very disposable, because I put too much emphasis sometimes on my friendships. And it's like, girl, we all have a life. Like, some of your friends have kids. Some of your friends moved out of state. Some of your friends have new jobs that are stressing them out. Some of your friends have, issues. Like, everyone has their own problems in life. You are not the center of attention. You are not, like, the world doesn't revolve around you, is what I had to tell myself. Because I am sensitive, bitch. I'm fucking sensitive. Like, I'm just overly sensitive sometimes, and I can admit that. I try to act like I don't give a fuck, like, fuck you, bitch. But I'm, like, very sensitive. And I'm just very good at shutting out my emotions. And that's something that I didn't want to do. So during that time, I was too stressed out, going even through my own stuff, in my life. And so I just shut down. But, what I did, I started, I would tell my husband, like, I need to be around water. Water is very calming for me. So we would go to a duck pond and, like, read the Bible. We would set goals. We would, I would focus on the positives. I literally thought at one point for the classes that I had that I was going to fail, like, half of them. And then I was just like, dude, just do your fucking best. And I ended up getting fucking A's. Like, it's a lot of life is just your mindset. So put your big girl pants on and go to work. And this one's another one. But yeah, anyways, take care of yourself, like, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, physically. I need to go back to the gym. I have a gym membership. I just need to go back. But just take care of yourself. You are your biggest asset. So remember that. If you don't got you, no one else will. So, yeah. This is an important one. I think this is something that I hope someone sees this and it makes sense for you guys. Love as hard as you can and never regret it. No matter what it was. Your aunts, like your uncles, friends, even like people in your past. Just sometimes you feel like, oh, what a waste. I wasted my time. Or this friendship didn't even pan out. Like, all those years, like, what a waste. And I was feeling that for a little bit. But you know what? You have to think of it like you created these memories. And you have to love that moment, I guess. Even this one friend, I really thought, like, whenever I do have kids, that she would be like my kid's godmom. And I was bitter. I was a bitter woman. I was like, this bitch, And I don't feel that way about her. But it was like, I felt like, oh, for real? This how we feel? But I had to think about it. There were days where I was really low and she would pick me up. There were times when I felt like no one understood me and she did. And I can't regret people. You don't regret them. Just see them for the moments that they are. Love and appreciate that you got to be around those people in that time and in those moments, because at one point you helped each other. Love does not just escape and go away and, like, never exist. It can dwindle for some people, but the love you have for them, carry that, cherish that, and always wish well on people, because that can only come back to you. God does not love ugly. Does he? That might not be how it goes. But I don't think he, like, ugly thoughts, he's not messed with that. So don't be thinking anything bad about people, because what does that do? What does that do? Nothing. It doesn't make you better. It doesn't make them better. It's just no. There's no reason to hold any negative things, and just appreciate the love that you got to experience, that you gave to them, that they gave to you, and let it be. Let it go. Let it go. Yeah, but love as hard as you can and never regret it. Yeah, that is something that I think I learned with that probably the last 2-3 years. It was like, okay, just let stuff go, and then appreciate them, and let God do the rest. Don't regret things. Just, it is what it is, you know. And this is my last one. Be grateful. Be so grateful for everything. I think that's like my superpower. Like, you know how some people are really smart, some people are really like funny, some people are really kind and giving, some people are really tough, like strong-minded, strong-willed. You know, we all have our own superpower. I think my superpower is literally being grateful, because I can be in the most shittiest situations, and I'm just always very grateful to, like, be alive, for my health, like my family, my sanity, and my loved ones and their health, and just like having a roof over my head. Like, the most simplest things that you have and you take for granted, someone else is praying for. So I think definitely always be grateful for what you have, who you have in your life, the capabilities that you have. Like, some people don't have an arm. Some people, this hand that, like, you don't give a fuck about. Someone wishes they had this hand, this finger, this tooth, this nose, like these eyes, your vision, your mind, the ability to think. Like, someone came to mind when I thought that. Like, your life can be taken from you, or something as simple as the ability to speak, to think, to talk, to walk. It can be taken from you. Why am I doing this again? I don't cry. I'm so emotional, I told you. But just be grateful for, like, everything. Because we literally get one life, and that's just a very important thing. If you take anything from this podcast, is be grateful, be present, and actively thank God for the tiniest things in your day, because it makes, like, the biggest difference. Like, it does. It can change your life, honestly. If you're always thinking negatively, you're gonna attract, like, if you only focus on the negative things, you won't be able to see the good and positive things. So, like, if you're having a bad day and you're only focusing on, like, my car, like, I needed to go get gas, and now I'm late for work. Now you're late for work. And, now I was rushing out the door, I forgot my wallet, so now I'm not going to eat lunch. But if you think about it, in that same day, it was like, you made it to work. You know, someone else could have gotten a car accident. You have a job. You have a car. You have enough money to put gas in your car. You have coworkers that are like, oh, here, I'll share my lunch with you. Like, think of your life as like a balance beam, but focus on the positive side. So that way, if you always focus on the positive side, it will make the negative kind of like, like the negative won't matter that much. So, yeah, that's what I have to say. Thanks for coming to Mimi's Talk. I am grateful to see 30 years old. I turned 30 on February 6th, 1994. Yes, me and Bob Marley share birthdays. Puff, puff, pass, my bitch ass. I actually need to stop smoking. And I've been celebrating basically all month, and I'm just so happy and so grateful. My friend surprised me with the most beautiful birthday cake. It was so pretty. Thank you, Irene. My other friend flew from freaking Austin, Texas, just for my birthday weekend. She's staying for a whole week because her family's in Temecula, but it was like, oh, Frank, you didn't have to do that. My other friend was gonna go see her sister, but stayed behind just because that's my bitch. My cousin and his man drove all the way from wherever he's living now. He just got an apartment. It was like a pretty long drive. My other friend drove an hour. And then my other friend made these like goodie bags. And they were so cute. Y'all had shades on. It was so cute. But I'm just very grateful. Like my family, my friends, my loved ones, my animals, my life. The things I get to do, I would have never. My 20s have been a movie that I never thought I would be an actor for, and not even like I'm acting the part, but like I can't believe I got chosen or casted to live the life that I did in my 20s, because it's just been like the coolest experience. And, of course, bad stuff's happened in that time. Like, my brother got deported. He's in freaking jail in El Salvador. My little sister's going through stuff at school, and that's hard to watch. Financial struggles for my parents, and I have to, like, kind of help there. Even for me, like, struggles with work. I freaking was miserable at another job for a moment. Not because the job was hard. It was just the people you work with are sometimes difficult to work with. Car issues, apartment issues, life is a life be lifing. But you know what, at the same time, like, life be lifing in a good way. But I just try to focus on the positive. And it's not always fucking sunshine and rainbows. I understand, like, we all go through stuff. So don't take this as, like, only focus on the good stuff. Like, yeah, obviously take care of whatever bad stuff is going on. But don't dwell on only the negative. So, this is 30. And I would say that it's been a blast. And I'm happy. And it's been a motherfucking ball, bitch. But I'm excited to see what my 30s give. Because it's giving happy, healthy, wealthy. Hopefully. So far. And yeah, stay tuned for more Incognito Mode. I need to get those videos edited because, oh my god, can you hear that? Hopefully not. I'm cracking my knuckles. Ow! That was harder than I was expecting. I just hit my thighs. But yeah, it's been a great 20s, RIP, and hello 30s. And to everyone that made it to this new era, I guess, I'm very grateful for all of you. And whoever didn't make it, I'll send a postcard. I'm sorry. No, but thank you for the memories in my 20s. No love lost. I have a lot of love for everyone that I've ever gotten to experience. And I hope that, if I ever made you feel a certain way, I apologize. I hope God keeps blessing each and every one of you. And if we're ever to cross paths again, it's all love and respect on my end. Don't play with me because I don't play. But I'm just kidding. But yeah, I hope we continue to give ourselves grace. And I wanted to, there's this Bible verse. It's Psalms 23. Let me see. I took a picture because I wanted to. That's how I feel about my 20s. My cup runneth over. That specific part. The whole line is, "Thou preparest a table before me in the presence of mine enemies. Thou hast anointed my head with oil. My cup runneth over." I don't really like the enemies part because it's like you're trying to prove a point. But I just like the "my cup runneth over" part because it's like I have everything I need and more. So that's how I feel about my 20s entering into my 30s. My cup runneth over. I have everything I need and more. So everything else is just like a bonus. And I'm just very grateful. But yeah. So thank you for watching Incognito Mode. I don't have shades on today because I just wanted to give you the raw, uncut, filtered face. No makeup. Okay, I just took a shower. I didn't wash my hair though because I just curled it. But I took a body shower and I washed my face, scrubbed it off. I had this makeup. But yeah. Stay tuned, I guess. And I hope we all have a good day, good night, good evening, good morning, whatever. Good days to us, and peace. Love you guys. Oh, okay. I have a heart. Bye.
This is for you, this is for my thoughts, this is for the